Hello there and welcome to my Starship Emporium. Now today I just want to have a little quick video to talk about the upcoming 4.0 release of No Man's Sky. This release covers not only a little bit of game content, we hope, but also releases for the Nintendo Switch, which is the main focus of the update according to Sean. But there's more to it as well. There's also a release for Mac OS, iPad, as long as you're running an M series chip, and the Steam Deck by Valve. Now I don't own a Switch, but I have managed to get hold of a Steam Deck. I've had it a couple of weeks now and been playing around, and it's an awesome piece of kit. I've been running No Man's Sky and it runs absolutely beautifully already. It's optimized for the game, all the buttons are mapped, and it runs at a solid 60 frames per second. What worries me slightly about the Nintendo Switch version is that particular console it's getting a bit old now. It's 5-6 years old, and the hardware is from that era. The Steam Deck, however, is brand new, running the latest AMD hardware, graphics card and CPU, and also runs a custom version of Linux. So with that in mind, the Switch version, as we've already seen in some of the videos that have popped up, is going to be slightly cut back. We already know that there's no multiplayer, and the graphics quality seems to be a little on the low side. The flip side is that the Steam Deck, as I mentioned, runs at a solid 60 frames a second on standard settings, no other tweaking required. The Switch, of course, is an amazing little piece of kit, but you are limited in what you can use it for. The store is locked down by Nintendo, obviously, and the games are what they are, and that's all you can do with it. You can play games. The Steam Deck, however, is actually a little mini computer. Running Steam, it also has a desktop option, so you can run it as a proper computer with a desktop keyboard and mouse. Hook it up to all the peripherals, screens, and off you go. This means that running No Man's Sky on a Steam Deck is exactly the same as running it on a PC. You can tweak all the settings, they're all the same, remap all the buttons, plug in a big TV, and more importantly, you can have the full experience of the game, including mods and all those good things as well, which you can't do on a console, any console. And also, if you've bought the game on Steam, you don't have to buy it again. So is it worth buying a Switch, or is it worth buying a Steam Deck? Now, if you already own a Switch, you're going to just fork out your £40 or $60 for the game and away you go. But you're running the Nintendo version, no multiplayer, possibly cut back graphics, we're not sure. Or you could choose Steam Deck. Price-wise, here in the UK, the Switch is currently at £259 for the standard version, or $309 for the OLED version, plus the game of 40 quid, comes to a max of 349 quid. Over in the States, similar sort of pricing, $349 for an OLED, plus about $60 for the game, coming in at about $409 plus tax. The Steam Deck, well that's here in the UK is £349 or $399. You may already own the game, or you can grab it on the sale when it goes down to half price. So really, price-wise, you certainly get a lot more for your money with the Steam Deck. As you've seen on the screen, there's been Steam Deck footage rolling along as we go, and it looks really rather nice. And especially on the small screen, having the standard settings actually makes the game look lovely and crisp. So I guess the question is, to play No Man's Sky on the move, do you go Switch or do you go Steam Deck? Switch, in my opinion, you're going to have a limited experience. Steam Deck, you're going to get the full PC version and the ability to run other AAA titles, indie games, emulators, you name it, you can play it on the Steam Deck. So there we are, just a quick video to say, with version 4.0, it's going to be a great release. But just have a little think, if you don't own a Switch, do you go and buy the Nintendo product or do you go and buy the Valve product? Similar prices, vastly different capabilities. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you'd like to join my fabulous subscribers, please feel free to click the button and hit the bell. If you'd like to buy me a brew, there's a link down below, and I'd like to say a huge thank you to my members whose generosity really helps to keep the Emporium going. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.